What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. It is Friday. Big slate here on the DraftKings board. We have Coors Field. We have Sacramento. So 2 ballparks that we're going to have to also navigate on a 12-game main slate here, James. 2 pitchers over $10,000. Framber Valdez against Baltimore, lefty versus Baltimore. Jacob deGrom in Toronto, 10-3. So those are your 2 top-price starting pitchers. If you spent up at starting pitching basically all this week, hasn't worked out. Hasn't even. Tarek Skubal tonight gave up a home run for the first time all season to a lefty in Edouard Julien. Gave up 3 runs in the first inning. I think it was in that game.
No, not the first. Second time around.
Close. It felt like the first. In my heart, it felt like the first.
He only three strikeouts through 7 innings for Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, not great.
12K, not going to get it done, John.
Nope. I do have at least a bit more faith, I think, in Framber Valdez versus Baltimore.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just
the
don't do
lefty
it.
Splits versus Baltimore. Baltimore's traded some guys away.
We're doomed. We're absolutely doomed.
doomed. They're home. They got the trash cans going. Maybe Framber's figured it out. Let's just get into it here, I guess. Framber and deGrom are your 10K starters. Noah Cameron's 93 against the White Sox.
Wait, John, before we continue, just want to give a shout out to Poe Degen Stoner. Once again on the live stream, donated $2.
$2
like every day. $2 super chat. Not something that we'd ever promote, but just want to give him a shout out on this show.
Sure.
Longtime subscriber, always comments on our videos, which we actively want people to do, right? Like we'd love people.
I would love to see we have like 800 views on these shows. I'd love to see 800 comments.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, because like
good
you answer like 4 of them and I answer like 796 of them.
Well, some of us are
you would have to
others.
Oh, you mother effer.
All kidding aside, I would love to see 800 comments.
It would be great.
Good or bad. We don't care if they're bad. We like to hear feedback as well. Sometimes it's real feedback. Sometimes it's feedback that like my mic is delayed or James's mic is delayed. So therefore, it seems like I'm cutting him off, which I'm not.
Debatable.
I don't even really care if you guys have favorites between the two of us. I know a lot of you prefer James. That's okay. That's fine.
I mean,
that's
obviously.
okay. I have come to learn to live with that. That's okay. Grande and I've been doing this MLB DFS show for NBA and MLB for a decade. I'm pretty sure it might be 10 years. I've been with FantasyAlarm for 13. So,
it was a bad show to start. And then
we've learned a lot.
Yes. And mainly because I'm so good at what I do, it's become so good. But other than that, we've gotten.
It was once an audio only show.
It was. And like looking back on the audio only, like it's so archaic. Even when you see it still happening, you're like, ooh, gotta go video, dog. Like I think it's just a better format with the video. The visualization is better. But roundabout way to say thank you to Poe Degen and thank you to all those that continue to support the show each and every day.
True. Free way to support. Just hit that like button. Hit that share if you want to. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do these DFS shows. The football season is right around the corner. We do a ton of DFS live streams or a ton of live streams in general for the football season. We do 2 start sit shows.
Start what?
That's going to be...
That's a demonetize this episode.
Yeah, we're not going to get any ad revenue now. Son of a gun. We do live streams during the week. We do a DFS show. We do a betting show. Live streams on Sundays. So, again, if you like fantasy football, you definitely want to be subscribed. And then, of course, the NBA season. Grande and I are here doing the NBA shows, just like we do the MLB shows for all of you.
Oh, John, big shout out to one more. Okay. You didn't get to do the live show, so you missed all this.
I did not do the live today. It was you and Keith.
Ryan Schnabel? Is that his name? You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Took down a tournament on Wednesday. Came into our live stream and said, "Big shout out to you guys! Won a tournament."
Was he the commentator from the other day, or is that a different person?
No, different person.
You had someone watch our early slate show on Wednesday and also win a takedown tournament. So listen, the advice we give, sometimes it works, helps you guys win some money. We're
And
down.
sometimes you pivot to Spencer Strider. It's it's the way the cookies crumbles.
You do. The other unfortunate thing, looking quickly here, no Milwaukee for us just to stack. So, yeah, they're on an early slate here, I guess.
640 in Cincinnati. Yeah,
that's sad. Maybe we go play on FanDuel just for that case. I don't know. All right, we've spent a couple of minutes in here. Again, we appreciate the support. To the pitching, Framber Valdez, Jacob deGrom, your top two over 10K. Again, I lean, and I'm sure the chalk will lean towards Framber Valdez.
Yes.
In this matchup, we've highlighted basically all season long the struggles for Baltimore against left-handed pitching. Framber, though, roughed up the last two starts against the Yankees and the Red Sox, both on the road in those starts. He is back home. This is certainly a favorable matchup for him, and I would expect to get closer to the double-digit-ish range of strikeouts and not the 4 total strikeouts he's had the last two starts here.
Yeah, the Yankees game was weird. The control was weird. But we know how good both those offenses are against lefties, so I'm not going to exactly hold it against them. Baltimore is not that offense.
No, they're not. I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts on deGrom? Again, he's been great, right, for the most part this season. Into Toronto, though, I don't really want that. I don't think.
Not going to put it past him to miss bats, but it doesn't feel that great of a I'm going to miss bats spot. Jacob deGrom is still Jacob deGrom, even though we pronounce him dead 2 starts into the year.
13 runs over the last 3 starts, and the ERA is still under 3. So,
so definitely not dead. He also hasn't pitched this much in a while, right? So maybe there is some
knock on wood here, almost a full season on Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, hopefully he does, continue to pitch deep into the year. But obviously, it is worth discussing, where you were kind of joking about Tarek Skubal coming into the start struggling.
Yeah.
Tarek Skubal pitched 200 innings last year, whatever he pitched, right? This isn't. It's different. Yes. Jacob deGrom has not completed a full season in 6 years.
It feels that way.
So, I mean, I legitimately don't.
2019, probably.
Yeah, that's 6 years.
Yeah.
So could just be wearing on him, and Toronto just a good offense who doesn't strike out. So it's Framber, and then I don't really know it. Because I think there's basically flaws everywhere. Noah Cameron gets a matchup against a team that has been good. Noah Cameron also continues to skirt by the skin of his teeth, right? Mostly has avoided trouble. I don't love the spot, though. The White Sox are good against lefties.
We talked about his last 30 days for the White Sox. 15% strikeout rate. 280 average, 211 ISO, 350 WOBA for the White Sox.
For the White Sox.
Against left-handed pitching.
Kikuchi's pitching in a really small ballpark against players that hit a lot of home runs for a guy who has certainly spent his career allowing home runs. A good pitcher, but he allows home runs.
Yep.
Luis Castillo on the road, no thanks. We talk about this 24/7. I understand Giolito has largely been good. The Marlins have largely been good offensively and just give teams fits. Maybe you go there. It's possible.
The note on Giolito was his fastball velo was down 3 miles an hour in that start versus San Diego. So
and couldn't throw strikes, right?
Right.
And had
whether that was just coming off 8 innings, right? 103 pitches in back-to-back starts prior, maybe he was just a bit worn down.
First season off Tommy John.
Yeah, so maybe, but they are back home. Wonderful things happen for the Red Sox when they're home. So
yes, but the Marlins are very good. That offense is
the offense is still rolling.
Yeah, still rolling.
So we'll see. But I bet people will go to Giolito.
Bassett is in a pretty good spot, but anyone's guess which version you get on a night-to-night basis. Chris Bassett looks great, and then he looks terrible.
Trying to think of the lefties there: Young, Seager, Josh Smith, Seager, Carter.
Yeah, Carter's back. I mean,
Time.
yeah, Rowdy, Jock. Your boy, are you gonna actually play some Jock Peterson on this slate, John? $2,300. We know he'll be hitting fourth in this lineup. So, like, I don't know. Bassett looks pretty good. Morton has been okay as a Tiger. He also faces the Twins team that has also been pretty good against right-handed pitching. Maybe some Charlie Morton at 82. Cantillo at 8K. Cantillo has looked good as a star. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties. I don't know if there's anything that you would definitely play, but I don't know if there's anything I would definitely play. I think like Giolito, Bassett, Morton, and Cantillo are all options, but I don't know if I'd play like definitively be like, that's the guy.
Sure.
Bassett would probably be the leader of those four, but
okay.
I don't have like a strong lean.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I mean, my like initial gut instinct was like thinking Morton, but that offense has been really good for Minnesota. So
yeah, dude, they've been top 10 against righties since the All-Star break.
Yeah,
getting Buxton back, Keyshaw, right? Like that team has.
I mean, he had 10 strikeouts in the game. He gave up 6
so. Yeah, insane.
Insane. That's tough. I just liked seeing Jose Urania on the other side of that matchup, and I was like, oh, maybe
it's true.
Maybe someone. Granted, for Cantillo, they have Fetty there too, so like, yeah, maybe some equity for him. Shaman Naya gets Seattle here. Again, it's not necessarily a great spot. Just sort of we know what that offense can do. That said, 26% strikeout rate, fourth highest against lefties, just a 207 average over the last 30 days with a 280 WOBA. They do have a 160 ISO during that stretch, so just a lot of power versus lefties. Kershaw, Luis Gil, $7,500 is there. It doesn't get any better as you kind of scroll down the list here.
It's probably heel in that range. It's probably heel. He looked pretty good in his second start against Houston. The strikeouts were there. 91 pitches in his second start. The velocity was there. He was throwing high 90s. I mean, AL Rookie of the Year who spent the whole season on the IL. I would say it's probably healed pretty comfortably for me. That's probably in that range. That's the guy I'd go.
Okay. I mean, good to see the 91 pitches in that last start. So It's encouraging. But, I mean, fought in Colorado, Payante, Savale, who obviously had been pitching well, and then we, predicted he wouldn't be, and he didn't. So
the whole field was playing Cleveland that day, and
yeah. So you run him out there, probably not. Vasquez, Alcantara's in Boston. Joe Boyle, maybe 54.
Yeah, it's a good one. In San Fran, he just like hasn't been able to throw strikes again. That's been the issue again. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing, John.
We're doing the thing where he had like a 9 walks per 9. And I was like, this guy walks a lot of people. And then he had a couple starts where he didn't walk anybody and struck them all out.
No, he's back to doing the other thing.
He is. That said, like 88 pitches in that start, it's good to see him get up to that count.
Yes. He also ran into a wagon in that game. I mean, Seattle was, I think, in the midst of like an 8-game win streak in that. So.
I mean, San Francisco is just a middle of the pack offense versus righties, so it's not a good matchup or a bad matchup, but he does have strikeout upside if he can just not walk anybody. So for $5,400, that's probably your play. Tanner Gordon, Jose Urania, Eric Fetty, not going to go there. Young versus Houston, not going to do that.
Perkins had a QS in his, but it's just a tough ballpark to.
Yeah, Angels hit a lot of home runs in that ballpark. No thanks. So Boyle's probably the punt play here.
Yeah, I think Heel at 75 gets a lot of ownership. Boyle is your punt at 54 for sure.
Catcher. Again, big slate. All the big names are here. All of them have the right split side for them as well. So I don't really have an argument against basically anybody 4K and up. I think you could probably play them all. I'd not play Adley, I guess, because I like Framber, but everybody else is good to go for me.
Yep. We know Del Castillo will get ownership. If James McCann's in the lineup, we know he'll get ownership. Salvi will get ownership. Yeah, any of them.
Yeah, I agree. Under 4K, Augustin Ramirez, again, just a good player. So if you think Giolito's maybe arm tired or not a little bit,
yep.
There's that. All of Detroit for me. Again, Urania's pretty bad.
Logan O'Hoppe hasn't homered in a while. This feels like a spot he will break that schneid at least at some point this series.
Sean Murphy versus Cantillo at 34.
And Cuero against a lefty. Both those guys right at 34.
Yeah. Carlos Narvaez, assuming he's back in that lineup. He homered a couple days ago. Again, Sandy's not been great. So.
And the Red Sox literally know what opponents are throwing.
Yep, that's true. They're back home. They'll have the center field camera. They'll be ready to go. Alejandro Kirk's 3K. I know it's the ground, but he's 3K. He doesn't strike out. So
he doesn't. Francisco Alvarez, $2,900.
I'd play Bo Naylor here. Again, Fetty's terrible. So
I would definitely play Bo Naylor here. He's slumping again, but we know you're playing Bo Naylor for a potential home run.
Yeah.
At this price. For me in 23 looks great because he keeps raking.
Yeah, there's Kershaw. They just don't move him. All right. First base. Scroll up. Yeah, Otani versus Vasquez. I don't know how many times we're gonna say like, "Oh, Vasquez versus lefties," and then like it almost never has paid off for us.
Well, it's worse now because they're just not. The bullpen is so deep, dude. It's so like, the games are over. He's not going to pitch past
fifth inning. If he gets to the fifth, he's done anyways. So they just go.
Yeah, if he gets to the fifth.
You mentioned you've highlighted a lot. Kikuchi just does not give up anything to lefties.
Nope.
So Kurtz is probably out.
That is the test probably. This is one of the test subjects. Nick Kurtz in a small ballpark. Doesn't really. Huh?
I just play Torque.
Yeah, I don't hate the Torque. I don't hate the Torque play.
Power Surge has been on again.
Yep.
Pascantino gets Savale. Pascantino's been good. Yeah. And Manzardo. Both of those guys have been really good.
Yep. They'll both be popular.
Manzardo double donged on the 10th.
Yeah, he's been good.
Has he not played since then?
He played on Thursday. I think the Guardians.
Well, this says he homered on the 13th too, so they're just like DraftKings just doesn't have it.
He homered on the 13th. He was 1 for 4, batted fourth.
Yeah,
he homered on the 12th.
12th. Yeah, okay. Well, they don't even have that, so they're just
and he played on the. 13th.
Now they do. That was weird. They definitely didn't have it there before. So, but now they do. There you go. Good player. Pascantino, Manzardo.
Good player.
Price is there. Great player. Yeah. Locklear's 39. You get the course play burnable. Any value for you? Lennon Sosa, maybe?
Kafis, 32.
Okay. If there's a ballpark for Nolan Shanuel to home run of, this would be it.
This would be. Rowdy, if you don't believe the Bassett. Curtis Mead, our boy, 2,800. He'll be in the lineup.
Sure. Second base. Ketel's up here at 64. Altuve. Again, I like all of Detroit. Just blanket statement at every position. Let's see. Xavier Everett has been really good. Him and Keyshaw there at 4K and 41, 44 and 41.
Xavier Edwards and Keyshaw. Those two are amazing. They've been dogs. I mean, like Ketel, obviously, like the pricing on Arizona, right?
Yeah. The one thing with Boston, and it may not matter, but Narvaez has thrown out the most runners in baseball this year. So like, if Edwards tries to run, he'll be up against a goat catcher in terms of.
It's funny how those are the polar opposites, because I'd play anything Boston in this series because Miami can't throw anyone out.
Can't throw anybody out. Yeah,
Boston's gonna have 50 stolen bases in this series.
That's fair. Semien versus Bassett's 37, but we want lefties there. Is there a value play that you like?
Lennon, 34.
Ramon Urias is 29.
Did
Lawler get called up?
No, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna chase the Julian home run, but he did homer off Tarek Skubal, so I guess anything is possible. Nah, I don't think so.
Third base brings us Jose Ramirez, really good baseball player, 62. Bregman at home versus righty, $5,200 for him. Caminero can homer out any ballpark, $5,100. Suarez gets the lefty at 49. Probably your top four guys there.
Dude, Ramirez had another just maniac night. I think he had 3 hits and 3 stolen bases, 3 hits and 2 stolen bases, RBI, 3 runs scored, because that's what Jose Ramirez does like every night. Bregman crushes right-handed pitching. Love him in this spot. Caminero crushes right. Yeah. Good baseball players, all 3 of them. I'd rank the top tier how they're priced, but I'd play any 3 of the top guys, and then probably like Correa, Blaze Alexander, Josh Smith tier is probably the next place I'd go.
Yeah, I mean, Blaze has been unbelievable. We've talked Josh Smith. You want lefties versus Bassett. Colt Keith for Urania. All fine. I have no issues.
Eric Caro's son will be popular again, probably at 3K, or he'll get ownership at 3K. I shouldn't say popular.
You mentioned Mead at first.
I mean, Paulie is 2,400. You know, he didn't do anything on the Thursday slate, but they keep playing him. So
yeah. Yep. Okay. Shortstop. Bobby Witt, Perdomo are up here. Lindor, Neto, Bichette. Obviously, Witt has the better matchup versus Savale of the group, and Neto has the ballpark advantage. And then so does Perdomo, but Perdomo's at the 56, man.
Yeah, but he's a dog. Yeah, but he's a dog. He's 2. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored already.
I know.
Like he just does that every night, dude. He does it every night.
The pricing on him though.
It is insane. But Keith and I kind of said that about Lourdes on Thursday, and he hits a 3-run home run at 5,200, and it doesn't matter anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like Perdomo's 2 for 3 or 1 for 2, 2 runs scored or a walk, and it's the 4th inning. He's going to get 3 more at bats. Like if the Diamondbacks are scoring 10 runs a game in this series, and Perdomo's getting 5 to 6 at bats a game in the leadoff hole, then I don't care what the price is. Like I'd pay it. You're not wrong though. Like there's some really good spots. I would play any one not Bo Bichette at 5K.
Yeah.
Seager 47 looks great.
Yeah, Seager against Bassett.
Pena looks great.
Yep, Pena's good. Story 45. Tovar for 39 still.
Yep. Hernandez, Gabriel Arias.
Sure.
Another
good night for Arias. Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's every night. This guy just keeps scoring fantasy points.
Yep. We got Brooks Lee 27.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for short. Outfield. Again, plenty of options here. Carroll more expensive than Ohtani. What are your thoughts?
I mean, like, it's a good spot. I feel like my brain tells me I'd rather play Ketel Marte again, but like if I'm spending up between some of the Arizona stuff, and then Shohei gets Randy Vasquez, so I mean, I don't know. It's hard to want to play Corby more than Shohei, but I guess I get it. I guess.
That's what
But
I'm saying. Like we're once again in a spot where like you're gonna get a sub 10% Judge Ohtani here.
yes.
And then in those cases, we're just like probably want to play him, right? You probably want to play a sub 10% best player in baseball sort of situation.
Yeah.
So that's there. Obviously, there's Soto against Castillo at home. Castillo, we know, gives up home runs on the road. Riley Green, again, I am all in on Detroit, even though he's jacked up on pricing. Go play Carpenter, who's 52 as well. Jeez, man, they're just no free plays on Detroit here.
Nope, no free plays. Dude, Boston looks super good in this slate.
What's Duran?
5K, Roman Anthony 46. I mean, they look good, dude. They're just gonna get on and they're just gonna run all over
Williers
Miami.
41, Marcy's 41.
Yeah, all of them. I'd play any of them.
Obviously, you have your Coors plays. You have Carter's lefty, Lewis Robert.
45 for Giancarlo.
Yeah, 45 for Giancarlo. Yeah, Nemo's been good. Barshow gets the ground there. It's done. We'll have Moniak in the lineup. As I said, probably wasn't going to play versus the lefty. Didn't. He'll definitely be in the lineup versus Fott here at 4K. Grisham's 4K as well. Profar leading off versus the lefty at 4K. Schneemann, outfield only. Against Fetty at 4K.
Dude, Ramon Laureano, he's just been a monster. Guy's monster.
Ozuna's been really good. 39 for him.
Ozuna's been really good. Yep.
Angels outfielders all have power upside. They're in Sacramento, so any of them, Adele, Ward, Trout.
You're saying Angels in the outfield?
You said it, but that can be implied. Yep.
Okay.
Minnesota has Larnach and Wallner out here. Anything value wise for you standing out?
Michael Harris, lefty, but I mean, does anything matter at this point? He has 2 hits every night.
He's been unbelievable.
2 hits or more every night. Every night. I mean, you could play Kafis down here. Yoshida's 3,100. If he's he hits like typically in the middle of the Boston lineup. 3,100 is a very good spot. Baldwin, every so often when the A's face a lefty, they for no reason lead off Carlos Cortez, but he hasn't had a hit in a month. So if you want to play Carlos Cortez, you can. Do the Braves lead Eli White off? He hasn't hit in a month. I'm ignoring who's up on the screen.
Lefty versus Bassett.
I know. I asked you start of the show. Would you do it? Would you be the one to pull the trigger here?
No, but he has 3 hits in 3 of the last 4. People will play him though. He's going to get ownership.
Oh, he's going to get so much ownership.
Going to hit 4th, like as a lefty against Bassett. So, alrighty. Let's figure this out. Framber, and I think you said you liked Heel here.
Yeah, Heel. Yeah, Louis Hill.
All right, 4K at play.
4K a play. We just have to play some Arizona. Have to play Arizona.
Just punt with Naylor. Take the salary.
What punt with Fermin?
Punt with Fermin.
Yeah, we need all the money we can get because we're playing some Arizona here.
Okay. Like playing the 2 guys in it, like
Locklear's 39. Marte 64.
Okay, it's 3,800 to play now. Went quick.
I know, dude. I know.
We'll do Caros. Get the value. Other side of that. So now we're at the 41. What's our value outfielder? We had a few, I think, here.
Kafis. There was another one. Michael Harris, Kafis, Yoshida, Jock.
You know what? Why not? Let's just do it. $2,300.
You are hilarious.
$2,300. All right, we'll put the full lineup in the Discord. $4,700 a player. Shortstop.
Jock Peterson.
Steele for me and Locklear. Marte, Caros, Jock Peterson. Best value play on the board. Jock Peterson, $2,300.
You are.
We will have the full lineup in the Discord, and we'll be back live at 5 to do this all over again with the latest news, lineup, and weather alerts. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like, share, subscribe, comment. We'll see you later.